that God did in the past must be carried right into the new thing that God wants to do. I'm going somewhere with this here. I'm laying a foundation for it. So every single thing must be there. And so when we talk about the next position for the church, it's going to emerge from people who in their internal struggles there were going through things and they saw the faithfulness of God. I remember when we started church here, I'm saying this here, and this is how I knew that God called me. And I knew that there must be something, because there were times where things were not happening at all. And I almost surrendered and I said, did God call me? In fact, a gentleman that I really respected came to see me in the office and told me, said, I don't think God called you to pastor. I don't think he called you. Look at what's going on. You should have blown more than this and all of this with the way you teach and all of that. Maybe you are called to be an itinerant minister. Shut down all of this. And I was there struggling. But in the midst of that, God preserved me. I will get to the office. There will be no light because we couldn't even buy a generator. And one day I opened the door and a check and an envelope dropped. I didn't even know what it is. I walked in. By the time I came out, I opened the envelope, and back then there were millions. It was the largest thing anybody has ever given. God said, even though you have not yet seen the salvation that is going to be revealed, I am preserving you. So you'll be in a place where the bush is burning, but you are not consumed. And we heard about Thanksgiving this evening. And you must understand this. Listen, somebody said, listen, I want to say this here. When God is preserving you, and he's preserving you, it is more powerful. Listen, it requires more power to preserve than to reveal. Listen, if I came to meet you and I told you that, I have a father and, he's a very wealthy man. And so, what he did for me was that he gave me some clothes 40 years ago. And I've been wearing the clothes for 40 years. And those clothes and the shoes, I've been wearing the same shoe for 40 years. And the shoes have not changed. The color have not changed. They look brand new. And the clothes still look brand new and all of that. If I tell you he did that, or I tell you that he bought me 1,000 new things that were away, it takes more power for a person to wear the same thing for 40 years and the thing is kept that way than for that person. Are you following what I'm saying here? So some of you are standing on holy ground and you are looking on the outside. This is what I want to say here. And inside there, it's you God wants to use. It's that God wants to use to birth something new. But what you're going on here is that you are frustrated about it. You are looking at it and say, this is 5 loaves among so many. And you are comparing yourself and trying to work with other